The General Federation of Women's Clubs in Delaware is an organization with a deep, rich history. For more than 100 years, members have worked valiantly to champion important community causes in the fields of education, arts, conservation, and more.
One aspect that they're passionate about is health and wellness, and later this month, they're focusing on kidney health and nutrition. So with us this afternoon to share more about this focus is Robin Hayes. She is the 2022-2024 GFWC Delaware Health and Wellness Chair alongside Trish Rodriguez. She is the 2022-2024 GFWC Delaware President. Ladies, good afternoon. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having us.
So can you give me, who may not have ever heard of this club, some background on the GFWC?
Trish?
Well, that would probably be. We are over 125 years old.
Oh, wow.
We celebrated 2 years ago our 125th anniversary. We're a nonprofit community service volunteer organization, and we do cover arts and education and so on. And something very vital to us is health and wellness. As you know, we're helping to bring about awareness about the kidneys. You know, there's so little focus on the kidneys. And thank you to our state chairman, Robin Hayes, who has put that together for us to bring to the focus and bring about awareness so that women will begin to take care of their kidneys.
So Robin, why is that? Why the kidneys?
Well, I'm a dietitian. I'm also a diabetes care and education specialist. So in my world, we really only talk about kidney health when we're talking about diabetes or high blood pressure. And I was at a program a year ago, and one of the nephrologists casually said that by the time most of us are 80, we will only have 50% kidney function. And I was really blown away because there's got to be more than just the aging process. And one of the things I discovered is that when I'm looking at blood work, I'm only looking at once you're in the 60 or less category for the kidney function, and there was more that we weren't reporting. So last year when we did our first kidney health program, that was one of the things we did. We were able to obtain that there's new blood work out there, excuse me, that you can request from your doctor that will let you know, are you starting to slip? Because by the time I am aware of it, you're already stage 3 chronic kidney disease. And by the time you're at 5, they're talking about dialysis. So it can become a slippery slope, but the nice part is if we know enough in advance, if that individual knows enough in advance, they can actually reverse a lot of it. And that's what we are talking about, is it being very proactive and preventative.
And some of the things that you can do to help prevent it is the focus on the nutritional aspects, isn't that right?
It is, and so the two biggest ones are hydration, and many people have too much salt in their diet, sodium chloride, but that is always balanced with potassium, which is the fruits and the vegetables. So many people are doing the quick foods that are more preserved with sodium, and they're not doing the fruits and vegetables. So those are quicker things you could do, but it's about lifestyle in general. And so last year when we had our program, people identified that that they didn't have a good understanding. So that's where the blood work and having more dialogue comes in. And then the care aspects are, how do I talk with my provider? Right? What do I ask? Because the providers are asking us to be more engaged in our own healthcare. I don't even know what questions to ask. Right. And so what messaging do we provide people through our program to help them be more influential in their own care?
So tell us about the Kidney Health 2.0 program.
So what came from last year's program is that people want to know more about medication use in general, whether or not they had a kidney program. We know that long-term use of certain meds can affect both kidney and liver. And so I had a patient years ago who was on 13 medications. He couldn't tell me why he was on them. Wow. And I asked him to get with all of his doctors and have a little powwow and understand better. And he came back in 3 months and said, all 3 of my doctors said I did not need 6 of my 13 meds, and my kidney function went from a 24 to a 45. So the understanding of how to talk to my doctor, how to talk with my pharmacist, huge, huge, huge. And then the other part of this is, what are we doing on a daily basis? So the lifestyle and the medication are the 2 themes we're taking this year.
Okay, all right. So when is the program taking place?
It is this Saturday, September the 16th. It's in Smyrna, Delaware at the Smyrna Opera House. And we will still take reservations through the end of tomorrow. it's free to the public. We still need people to register. We are charging for the lunch, which is $20, but other than that, you know, we'll have some raffles and some fun, and we're going to be talking about ways that we can be more preventative. We'll be talking with a nephrologist about the medication and the lifestyle. A friend of mine who's just earned his PhD in public health will be coming talking from Johns Hopkins about COVID and kidney and nutrition and vaccines. And then we're going to wrap it up on a light note with a master gardener who will be talking about herbs and how we can feel more comfortable in the kitchen doing not so much the salt, pepper, and butter, but going beyond that and talking about things we can do to feel more comfortable. So I wanted to end that very serious topic on a lighter note.
All right, happening this weekend, and of course you need to pre-register. We'll have that information on our website, DelmarvaLife.com. Ladies, thank you so much.
you, ladies.
Very
Thank you.
important.
We appreciate you supporting this and having us back.